I just finished my cardio. It's 6 a.m. I'm fucking tired. I'm unmotivated. I'm bored. I feel like I have no drive. I feel bland. It's literally one of those days. And some days, you just don't have the juice, right? And my mind this morning was just like, why? Just why? Like, take a break. Like, look at what you've accomplished. Take a break. And it's so fucking easy to give in to that feeling, because we always want to do what our body wants to do in the moment. Like, what we feel comfortable is always going to feel like the best decision. But that's not true. The hard decision and the right decision are almost always the exact same things. But the days when I feel like I just have absolutely nothing to give, sometimes they come after the best weeks, but it's always something. Like, I chose a life of personal development. I chose a life that was not going to be average. Therefore, I chose much lower lows and much greater highs. Sometimes I'll make $8,000 in one day, and then I'll have $4,000 in unexpected expenses. Sometimes I'm at the highest frequency and I'm absolutely killing it. And one of my clients is having one of his worst fucking days, and I have to be there for him. Sometimes I look forward to my workout, and I have a horrible workout. Sometimes tracking my macros is the last thing that I want to do. Most of the time, waking up at 4:25 is the last thing that I want to do. But I understand that the magnitude of my sacrifice will equal the magnitude of my success, and you guys have been able to see that firsthand. If you've been watching me over the past year, you've seen my life change. I had the same thoughts, I had the same drive, but compounded over time, consistently, I was able to create something that I had envisioned in my head and worked towards. But today, I just had to come on here and tell you guys, it's like, it's never going to just fucking get easy. It's never, ever, ever going to feel like you can just, take a break. Yes, financial freedom is great. Yes, being jacked is great. Yes, being super disciplined is great. But the more you accomplish, the more responsibility that you have. Okay? The more you accomplish, the more responsibility that you have. You have to be able to push yourself past your limits every single day, or just be okay with assimilating to the rest of your peers. Be okay with growing up and just proving your family right about what you were going to do. All the things that they said about you, they were right. Why? Because you can't get your fucking ass out of bed when you don't feel motivated. Because you can't make yourself go to the gym when you don't feel motivated. You can't make yourself stick to your habits consistently when you don't feel motivated. And that is why you are still a fucking vagina. I'll look you in the eyes and say that. If you cannot stick to 5 habits every single day and do them every single solitary day without missing, why do you think you're going to accomplish anything great in this life? 5 fucking habits. 5 habits. If you cannot stick to an early morning wake up every single day, why do you think you're going to accomplish anything great in this life? Literally. Oh no, I have to be uncomfortable and open my eyes at an early time. Wake up. It is that simple. You give yourself way too much leniency. I don't have the juice. I don't feel super motivated and riled up today. Guess what? I do it anyways. Because what's the other alternative? What's the alternative? Going through life is just a mopey fuck? Just, whatever I feel, I'm going to act upon. Whatever I feel, I'm going to act upon. I hope somebody comes along and gives me all the things that I want. I hope somebody helps me achieve my dreams. You are the only one who can take action. You are the only one who can create a plan to start going to the gym. You are the only one who can actually take the risk to hire and invest in a coach. You are the only one who can move out of your hometown, even though it's scary. You are the only one that can end that relationship because you know it is dragging you down and you are only indulging in a sense of comfort from it. You are the only one that can leave your friends behind because they're not fucking willing to make progress the way that you are. You're the only one that can start that business. You're the only one that can say, you know what, I'm not going to college. I'm going to put my all into this and actually commit. You are the only one who can make the decision in your mind. Yes, you need help. Every single person. I have a business coach. I have a fitness coach. CBUM has a coach. All my business coaches have a coach. There's levels to this. Take the risk. Take the investment. I'm about to take one of the biggest risks of my life. I was about to move into this another apartment, like a 3-bedroom. It was super nice. And I just had this epiphany that I just couldn't get off my mind. And it was like, I need to move. I've developed financial freedom where I can live wherever. And if I stay here, I literally will be corrupted by the same people that I've been living around for the past 7 years. So I decided, middle of the summer, I'm going to move down to Miami. I know absolutely nobody. It's Vice City. There's going to be even more temptation for me down there. I'm going to know absolutely nobody. And at the end of the day, it's going to be me in an apartment every single solitary night by myself working on my laptop. Every single morning at 4:25 by myself, going to the gym, making YouTube videos by my fucking self, eating by myself. And I'm willing to take on that challenge because I'm willing to take the risk. How much money the apartment costs? Can I afford it? 100%. Is it going to make me uncomfortable? Definitely. And that is why I need to do it. You guys are way, way, way too scared. You want to be in your fucking comfort bubble. I literally just read a DM while I was doing my work, and this guy said, this dude was like a full fucking, probably 35 years old, right? That's like, yeah, most of my clients are between 25 to 38. And this motherfucker said, I really want to change my life. I want to take it to the next level. But I only have 100 pounds. I guess he's from, the UK. Only have 100 pounds to invest. Do you fucking think that you can change your life completely for $100? You know how much time it takes and money it takes to change your life? If you do it by yourself, multiple years. This is a combination of like 7 years of my hard work. Now, the financial side has taken me about a year because of who I built myself into, and I was able to capitalize on that. But my physique, my mindset, my experiences, it's all an accumulation of the past 7 years of this journey. Thousands and thousands of dollars, failed businesses. If I would have invested in a coach as soon as I decided I wanted to change my life, I could have skipped all of those things. Now, I still would have had stumbles and I still would have had hiccups, but I would have gotten there way faster and made way less failure. But if I came to someone and I told the universe, I'm only willing to sacrifice 100 of my dollars, the fuck's wrong with you? If that's all that you can manage to scrape up, you have other areas of your life that you need to pull your fucking britches up and realize that you have balls. You know how many times I have to say that on this YouTube channel? It's actually retarded. How many times I have to remind you guys, you're a fucking man and you have balls. You literally have balls. Take risks. You're not a fucking woman. God. Like, I get so fucking mad every time because I'm like, you guys are sitting here. It's disrespectful to me. It's disrespectful to you if you've made progress. That there are people in this world that think that they can do what you've done for $100. They think that they can do what you've done without waking up early. They think that they can do what I've done without waking up at 4:25, sticking to an unbreakable morning process, developing an unbreakable mindset with their habits, nutrition, and training. And they think that they can do all that, and they're like, oh, I really want to change my situation, but don't want to make myself too uncomfortable. Only 100 pounds. You sound like a fucking douchebag. Shut the fuck up. Make more money. If you're a man and you can't scrape, you should be able to invest thousands of dollars in a coaching program. Like, even that is cheap. I've spent $25,000 on coaching programs and mentorships just this year alone. You know why? Because I'm constantly taking as much money as I can and reinvesting it in myself. Because the second I think, oh, I know everything, I don't need a coach, that's the second I'll stop making money and I'll stop making progress forever. The most successful dudes are humble enough to understand that they know absolutely nothing in the scheme of things. Right? That's why we know how to operate. I know how to make myself get out of bed at 4:25 every single morning. When's the last time you guys saw me miss? Never. Because I don't fucking miss. I had people come on and they're like, I feel like it's unreasonable. Why is it unreasonable if I do it? Every single day. Every single, think about that. 365 days. It's been way more than that, but think about that. 365 days of not missing one time. One time. Not once. And you can't even go 2 weeks without being like, oh, I just fall back into a rut. Because you don't fucking care enough. You don't hold yourself to a higher standard. You have no one holding you accountable. You have no plan laid out that you can just execute on. And you're sitting there stuck in your head and you're like, oh, I don't want it that bad. Oh, man, I really need somebody to do this shit for me. Is that where we are? Is that really where we are? Some days you're not going to feel motivated. Some days you're not going to want to do it. A lot of days, you're just going to feel like blah and bland. But guess what? The blah and the bland and the boring is what pushes you forward. It's what develops you, and it's what makes money. Stop always looking for novelty, because if you're constantly searching for novelty, the novelty that you will find is that you continue to find a new rut to get yourself trapped in. The boring moves you forward. A couple things for you guys. After that aggression talk, like I said, I'm going to be moving to Miami. I'm going to Miami at the end of the month for my birthday to tour some apartments, get some content for you guys. I have switched up, you know, kind of the style of content. You know, I've realized a lot of you guys have genuinely, I've been getting so many DMs of you guys, like transformations and your mindset, how much stuff you've been sticking to. And what I really want to do is I want to put you guys on what's been the biggest change for me since I changed my life, when that's the financial side. Because your lifestyle never exceeds your level of personal development. But once you've personal developed, the finances are what takes you to the next level. So I have something for you guys. There's going to be a link in the description to a book a call link to work with me and start making money online. But here's the deal. You either have to have a steady income from your job between $5,000 to $10,000 a month that you're looking to either replace or supplement by coaching online or scaling an online business that has to do with, you know, coaching people in some area, or you have to already have a fitness coaching business doing between $2,000 and $5,000 a month. I'm going to help you scale that business to $10,000, $15,000 a month. I've been making between $30,000 and $40,000 a month for the past 6 months. $10,000 to $15,000 weeks are completely normal for me. I did like $16,000 in 1 week, like 2 weeks ago. This week I've done like $11,000. This is all profit. And it's just because I've figured out a system that works. I've figured out how to deliver the absolute best results that keeps people coming back for more and more and more and more. And I know how to put out content that is truly, truly driven from results and passion. My mission is to help as many men as I possibly can. And that is why I've continued to push super, super hard. So if you fall into that category and you're interested in doing that and you're over the age of 18 and you're ready to invest in scaling that business and changing your life now that you've changed yourself as far as your personal development goes, click the first link in my description. That book a call link is going to be right there. You can also read up on the community post that I just posted, and I think that'll be really, really informative, because that's coming from a guy who literally, there was a time, and I have it screenshotted, where I couldn't pay my Shopify bill for the month because I didn't even have $30 in my bank account. And so it's definitely come a long way, and I don't want to sit here and have all this knowledge and not be able to share it with my community, with my boys. So that's something that I definitely want to do. I'm going to start putting out content more frequently. I'm trying to do a video every 2 days, so I'm saying it right here so you guys can hold me accountable. And fuck, I'm just tired of all the pussies. I'm tired of all the dudes who are sitting there just like waiting for a fucking handout. I want you guys to have the same change that I've had. That's why I get so upset. I want you guys to have the same personal development that I've had. I want you guys to be able to feel the feelings that I've had, the lows and the highs. But the greatest lesson that I can give you is to sacrifice for yourself in the present. Sacrifice in the present for yourself in the future. And don't get too high in the highs. Don't get too high in the highs. And don't get too low in the lows. You have to remain at the median. Because if you get pulled in too many directions emotionally, it's going to absolutely break you when it comes to this game. I love you boys. Stay aggressive.